The strongest warriors don't fight. They win before the battle begins. Most people believe victory comes from force, from aggression, from domination. Sun Tzu believed the opposite. Over 2,000 years ago, he wrote The Art of War, not as a manual for violence, but as a guide for control. His most powerful lesson was simple, yet terrifying. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. This is not about cowardice. This is about intelligence. Because every fight has a cost, and the wise never pay more than they must. Section 1. Why fighting is failure. To Sun Tzu, fighting was never the goal. Fighting meant something had already gone wrong. It meant poor preparation, poor timing, poor understanding. When two armies clash, both sides lose something: men, morale, resources, time. Even the winner walks away weaker. That is why Sun Tzu taught that true victory happens before the battlefield. A general who relies on brute force is gambling. A strategist is calculating. The loud warrior seeks confrontation. The silent one shapes the situation, so confrontation is unnecessary. In life, most people fight battles they could have avoided: arguments, rivalries, ego wars. They waste years proving strength instead of building leverage. Sun Tzu would call this immaturity. Section 2. Positioning is power. Sun Tzu believed power was not in strength, but in positioning. Positioning decides everything. If you control the terrain, you control the battle. If you control timing, you control the outcome. If you control perception, you control the enemy's decisions. The master does not rush. He waits. He studies patterns. He observes weaknesses. And when the moment comes, victory feels effortless. In modern life, this principle is everywhere. In business, those who understand the market early don't need to compete aggressively later. In careers, those who build skills quietly overtake louder competitors without confrontation. In conflict, the calm person who understands human psychology wins without raising their voice. Sun Tzu teaches us that force is a last resort. Strategy is the first. Section 3. Know yourself, know the enemy. One of Sun Tzu's most famous teachings is this: if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Most people skip the first half of this lesson. They don't know themselves. They don't understand their weaknesses, their triggers, their emotional blind spots. So they fight emotionally, not strategically. Sun Tzu warned against this. An angry man is easy to manipulate. A proud man is easy to bait. An impatient man is easy to trap. The disciplined strategist remains calm, even when provoked, especially when provoked. Because when emotions take over, strategy disappears. Section 4. Modern warfare is invisible. Today, wars are rarely fought with swords. They are fought with information, with influence, with timing and perception. Sun Tzu's lessons are more relevant now than ever. On social media, the person who reacts loses. The one who controls the narrative wins. In business, the company that understands psychology outperforms the one that spends more money. In personal life, The individual who masters self-control never needs to prove dominance. Sun Tzu would tell you this: if someone can control your emotions, they control you. That is why silence is often the strongest response. That is why patience is a weapon. And that is why winning without fighting is not passive, it is precise. Section 5. The highest form of power. Sun Tzu understood something most never will. Power is not loud. It is not chaotic. It does not announce itself. True power is subtle. It creates outcomes without resistance. It removes obstacles before they appear. The strongest people do not seek validation. They seek results. They do not argue. They position. They do not threaten. They prepare. And when conflict finally arises, they are already 10 steps ahead. So ask yourself, are you fighting or are you thinking? Because the man who masters strategy rarely needs to raise his voice and never needs to raise his sword. Victory begins before the fight. The insights in this video are inspired by the timeless teachings of Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese military strategist and philosopher. His legendary work, The Art of War, written over 2,000 years ago, remains one of the most influential texts on strategy, leadership, and the art of winning without fighting. All quotes and wisdom referenced are from Sun Tzu's The Art of War.